So we've all been there, we've created a cake, spent hours upon hours, crafted a cake topper, only for the thing to crack or fall apart. Today I'm going to talk about whenever fondant goes wrong and what to do whenever it does. By the way, this is how I focus my videos. I use my daughter's doll, which isn't very effective. If any of you know how to manually focus a camera when you're not actually, there's no one to help you, please let me know. Hi guys, a bit of a different video for you today. Today I'm going to talk about fondant figures cracking, why they crack and what to do when the worst happens and your fondant figure cracks. Make sure you watch this video to the very end. I'm going to share with you how I preserve all my fondant figures. My children have every single cake topper that I've ever made for them, and they're all as good as new. There's been no fading and no cracking. So if you want to know how I'm able to do that, make sure you watch this to the end, and I'm going to share that top tip with you. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Amanda and I make lots of videos just like this one. So if you're new here, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of my future videos, and let's get into this. So why do fondant figures crack? Number one, it could be to do with how you've supported your fondant figure. Are you supporting the figure while it dries? And most importantly, whenever it dries, have you got a sturdy fixture within the topper so that when you remove whatever it is that you have attached to it to help it dry, that it's not just going to fall apart? So what I do is, if I'm using a standing figure, I'll use a long barbecue skewer to support it. Something in behind it while it's drying, and sometimes I even put a skewer in behind the topper to make sure that it stays in place. One thing you don't want to do is put your cocktail stick in too high, or especially when you're putting the face onto your cake, you don't want to place the face where the cocktail stick can poke out through the face. Just make sure when you're setting it on, you're setting it on nice and straight. And if the head is really heavy, sometimes the head can lean back and the skewer can poke out through the face and crack the face. So just make sure you have something in behind the head and that you don't have the skewer poking up too far where it's going to poke right through the face. And I know some of this seems like such common sense, but believe me, I wish someone had explained all of this to me whenever I was starting out. Next, your method. So whenever I make my faces, I don't know if you noticed in my tutorials, a lot of the time I make the faces first. This is to give them a little bit of drying time so that they're not super soft whenever you set them onto your topper. So a good tip is to leave your face to dry even for half an hour or an hour until you make the rest of your figure, or if you've got time, once you've your figure made and you make your face, give it maybe half an hour to dry and then stick it on. This will reduce the chances of it moving about on top of your topper or leaning or tilting and creating a crack in the fondant. If you've loads of time, which I don't, you can make the topper in sections. So, you know, if you want, you can make the legs first, leave them to dry, maybe even for an hour or so. Make the body, once they're dry, go ahead and make the body, put it on, leave it to dry. And that way, each part of your topper is dry before you're adding any more weight or pressure onto it. So next, product. What product are you using? Are you using fondant? Are you using Tylose powder? Are you creating gum paste? Or are you going to use Mexican modeling paste or sugar flour paste? There's so many different products out there that you can use. Personally, I find the best is the edible modeling paste. So here we have some good old-fashioned plain fondant, some Tylose powder, and this is the lip head modeling paste. This is great stuff. I ordered this off Zoe's Fancy Cakes and it is amazing. Now you can mix the Tylose powder with the fondant, but also you can mix the modelling paste with the fondant as well to give you a stronger consistency. I'm going to show you how to make gum paste with mixing the Tylose powder and the fondant. So I just sprinkle about a teaspoonful of Tylose powder onto my cake board, and then you're just gradually going to add that into your fondant. Knead it the whole way through, keep mixing it and kneading your fondant until you can't see any more white powder residue. And that's how you make gum paste. Secondly, another way to have a firmer consistency for your fondant is to mix the Leped modelling paste or any modelling paste in with normal fondant, and really you're just using 2 equal parts, so make sure that you're mixing 2 equal parts together, and that'll give you a good strong fondant as well. This video because the worst has happened. You've made a fondant bigger and it's cracked and you haven't seen all the other stuff that we've talked about. How are you going to fix it and what are you going to do? Don't worry, I can help you. It can be fixed. So here we have a really old Elsa topper that I made. She's been through the wars. As you can see, she's been dropped, her arm has been repaired, and unfortunately she now has a big crack on her face. My little boy keeps pulling the toppers in and out of the cupboard or down from the shelves, and this one has been battered and beaten, so I thought she'd be a good example to use as to how to fix her up. So here I have got some fondant that I've tried to match in with the same shade as the shade of fondant that she's in. I've got a little pot here just for mixing and a bit of water, so I'm just going to add some tiny bit of water in with the fondant, and then we're just going to press down and mix until we get it into a paste type consistency. So once you get it where it's really soft, then you're just going to take your tool and start gently filling in where the crack is. It's basically like filling in a crack on your wall just before you paint your wall. That's the only thing I can relate it to, but the results are amazing, as you can see. Ta-da! So time for my super tip. How do I preserve all my cake toppers so that they're going to last hopefully longer than I do? And I use clear varnish spray. This stuff is great. It's a clear lacquer spray. You spray it on your topper. Once obviously you've eaten your cake, you do not spray this before you put your topper onto your cake because it's toxic and it's nowhere near edible. So once you've eaten your cake and you're going to put this topper on display or put it in a cupboard, or even if you want to put it in a box and put it away somewhere, give it a wee spray with some clear lacquer and that'll just help it preserve, and it'll give it a nice shiny vibrant coating as well. Oh, and by the way, if any of you are wondering what this is, I just have to show you this. I'm so proud of this. This is my little boy. It's his show and tell on Friday, and his topic in school is food, so we had to do a show and tell based on his topic. And what did he want to do? He wanted to make a food cake. I just told him what to do and showed him bits and pieces, and he's done the whole thing himself, and he's only 7. Look at it, isn't it fantastic? I'm so proud. And of course I have to mention it was Mother's Day here in Ireland yesterday, and my little chickies got me these little daffodils, and they also bought me a cherry blossom tree, so I can't wait to plant it this week. Sorry for rambling, I just had to have my little proud mummy moment, my little 7-year-old, and let you know how he gets on in school with his cake. And if you like these videos, think about subscribing so you don't miss any more. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for commenting and liking and sharing my videos, and I'll see you next week. Bye!